We are in the era of the showification of YouTube. Between the rise of live streams to the rise of podcasts and everything in between. Hot Ones gets over 3 million views per episode. Chicken Shop Date made Amelia de Moldenberg a star. The Kelly Clarkson Show's YouTube channel has over 3 million YouTube subscribers. And they're all using the same show structure. And you can steal it without a single celebrity guest. Hi, I am Daryn, a Writers Guild Award-winning creator and producer who has worked across social media, TV, and live events, and now I help creators and entrepreneurs and founders level up your storytelling so you can build a brand that people want to binge. Because we are in the era of the showification of YouTube, confirmed recently by the YouTube CEO Neil Mohan himself in a Hollywood Reporter article. The article specifically cited the success of talk shows on YouTube, so I'm devoting a whole video to it. The format was once dominant on TV, but has now migrated their primary success to YouTube. In fact, Mr. Mohan talked about news, sports, talk shows, and live events as the key pillars in their new television programming shift. So now we've got YouTube creators and Hollywood talent playing in the same sandbox. So how can you get in on it, even if you don't have a celebrity guest roster? Well, I got you. Here is what talk shows understand about audience retention that a lot of YouTube creators miss. I have watched and analyzed hundreds of hours of talk shows, and I've also produced live events and talk shows and podcasts. What is the winning formula that they all share? The formula has 5 parts, and you can steal it, whether you're producing your show in person or remotely. The 5-part talk show formula. First part, the cold open hook. This is usually the first 15 to 30 seconds on YouTube. A host personality moment. Sometimes this is a monologue, sometimes this is a song, in the case of Kelly Clarkson and her Kellyokies, but it builds a parasocial relationship. The third part is a unique conversation format. It is not just Q&A, there is a spin on it. The fourth part is recurring segments and gimmicks. Think the chicken wings on Hot Ones, Amelia's Awkwardness, Kellyoki's, Jimmy Fallon's games. And then lastly, the one that is the hardest, that is the payoff moment. This is an emotional or comedic climax. And this one requires a storytelling strategy. That's cool and all, but they all have celebrity guests. How can you adapt this? Let me break down 3 of the top talk shows on YouTube: Hot Ones, Chicken Shop Date, and the Kelly Clarkson Show. All are very different, all are very successful, and they each have storytelling techniques you can use. The first example is Hot Ones. Storytelling strategy number 1, challenge. Challenges have always been popular on YouTube, but giving celebrities a challenge where they lose their cool and show their humanity makes it bingeable. Now, you don't need celebrities to do that. Is there a challenge that you can do on your series that makes it bingeable? Another storytelling strategy that Hot Ones uses that you can steal is escalating stakes. On Hot Ones, there are the wings. They keep getting hotter and hotter. So not only is there a challenge, but the stakes keep escalating. So can you come up with a challenge that has a time limit on it or has some kind of escalating stakes? It is also worth noting that Sean Evans is known for being a very, very good interviewer. He does a lot of research, he makes his guests feel very valued, and he asks questions that are very thoughtful but also unexpected. Another storytelling tactic on Hot Ones is the viral moments are engineered. The da bomb sauce is placed at a very specific point. They get a viral moment every single episode once the guest takes a bite of da bomb. It's also strategically placed because it is not the last sauce. It could have been the last sauce because it's the worst one. I think there's 2 sauces after that typically, so that they still have to converse after they have this horrible sauce, right? Because the most interesting part of that interview is actually how the guest is after they have to bomb. So they make sure there's at least 2 questions after that where you get to see the after effect. So what is the creator application? Do interviews, but with a challenge that creates natural drama. The next example, Chicken Shop Date. Amelia de Moldenberg is a YouTube originated host. She was not a celebrity before she started her talk show. She was a regular person, and now she's on red carpets of major events, and she has become a star. She bridges the gap between YouTube and traditional media. So how did she do that? Well, she uses the framing of a date. So it has an instant narrative structure. Awkwardness, in the case of this show, is the strategy, not a flaw. Build a brand around something you might think is cringe. I say, lean right in and make it your brand, like Amelia. And that works whether your show is in person or remote. But if you are producing your show remotely, look at Nikki Saunders. She goes live every week and has made her introvertedness a superpower. Another strategy, make the location the star. There have been many talk shows where the conversations happen at different locations. Jerry Seinfeld's show is one of them. So what is the creator application? Pick a unique signature location and either stick to it if you have access to it, or make touring locations a narrative thread. Next example, the Kelly Clarkson Show. I may have saved the best for last because the Kelly Clarkson Show has a lot of things that you can steal. First of all, character. Kelly has a very YouTube personality. She is very authentic and vulnerable, and her success began because people voted for her, just like your viewers subscribe and like to make you a success. Kelly also has a personal narrative. People invest in her, usually more than the guests. She has been through a lot, but she's also got what I talk about here, which is strategic vulnerability. We do know a lot about her, but there's also a lot she keeps private. So there is a way for you to balance both. Then there are the Kellyokies. Okay, so you're like, Daryn, I can't sing like Kelly Clarkson. So how are you gonna make this make sense for me? Well, I will, so stick around. Build a recurring series that hits on a repeatable trend and builds anticipation. That's all she's doing, whether it's covering a trending artist or putting some unique twist on a classic. They are pushing those clips out across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, knowing that people will want to see what she's going to Kelly Clarkson next. So tap into a trend that utilizes your strengths or your knowledge and make a series out of it. And the last strategy is depth videos. Really, most people watch the Kelly Clarkson Show for her personality, just to see what she's gonna say or how she's gonna react, because she has a very chaotic, unfiltered energy. The show's YouTube channel capitalizes on that even more. It has digital originals that are made just for her biggest fans, where she reacts to things or plays games. It capitalizes on that raw quality that her fans love. So what is the creator application here? Have some videos that are meant for growth and reach, like her Kellyokies, that are constructed to go viral for her, and then have videos that are meant to deepen the relationship with your subscribers, just like her digital originals. So what are your action steps? Pick your format, choose your signature twist, and film your first episode. Commit to 3 episodes before judging. So which of these signature series feels the most like your next move? If you need help naming or structuring your series, I've got 2 ways to support you. You can join my school community, the Storytelling Room. And if you're ready for deeper coaching, check the link in the description for ways to work directly with me. Until next time, keep creating and keep thinking like a showrunner.